baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, number 53.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Mickey Rivers. The pitch. That misses the zone, and we're underway here this afternoon. That one a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. And a bunt towards third. Picks it up with the bare hand. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Roy White. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner at second, nobody out. Next pitch inside, and the count's full. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
At the plate, Thurman Munson, and that's in there for strike 1. At the belt and fires. Ball 1 there. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. First and second here, no outs. Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Chris Chambliss. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a 1-2 again.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Righty delivers. On the ground, could be 2. Wills. The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Greg Nettles digs in for the Guardians. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one ripped, but foul. Got him! 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here at the ballpark. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Catfish Hunter. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
So in now for the Angels, Jim Gilliam. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that just misses. Bounced out to short, knocks it down.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Now it's the second baseman, Charlie Neal.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. kicks and deals. Swung on, belted. Out of here. He circles the bases, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now at the plate, Wally Moon. And he drops it down the third baseline. On to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Okay.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Carlos May.
Carlos May.
And the right-hander back to work. Trying to bunt his way on. And he grabs it foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And it's caught for the out.
Batting 7, the right fielder,
Oscar Gamble. Now at the plate. Off the plate inside, and that is ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. On the ground, out to short. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting it, the second baseman, Willie Randolph.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the rookie second baseman, Willie Randolph. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And gone! An absolute blast to left. And they're chipping away. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, nobody on. And up next for Cleveland, Fred Stanley. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The 1-0. 2-0.
Strike. Woo. 2-1.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In the dirt. Fires over to first. And that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. Here's the rookie right fielder, number 5.
Number 5.
Hunter back to work. To the right side. Fair ball. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Number 27, the next to hit for the Angels. That clips the corner. Man at second. They say it went.
0-2.
And that's downstairs and outside. Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Number 44 will hit next. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner leads away at second. Out to short. Stanley sends it to first. 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Maury Wills. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One and two here. Popped up first base side. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Angels leave one. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. On to the third inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Mickey Rivers. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And he lays down a bunt. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player. I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. And now the 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Moon makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now catcher,
Thurman Munson digs in for the Guardians. Struck out swinging his first time. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Next pitch in the dirt. And now 3-1. And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul. Now fly ball to right center. Number 5 on his way over and puts the squeeze on that. And that will end the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. And they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jim Gilliam. And a pitch. And he drops it down the third baseline. Can't glove it cleanly.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done. And the defense right there stood no chance.
Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Neal. He's already homered in this one. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Oh, 0-2 now. Popped up. Randolph right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 9, Wally Moon.
So up next, Wally Moon. He's 0 for 1. Moon measures 6 feet even, hitting third in the lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
And a pitch. Good eye right there. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And next is the designated hitter, Duke Snyder. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Wow, nice play. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Angels strand one, but they still lead it 2-1. On to the fourth, and now Chris Chambliss.
The first baseman.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering upstairs.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The 2-1. And that's down and away. And the right-hander's 3-1. Line drive, caught. Greg Nettles digs in for the Guardians.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And there's a ball. Cracks his bat and pops him up. The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos May.
Now it's the DH, Carlos May. First time up was a pop out. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And that's outside.
2-0.
This to third, and foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No throw, he's safe at first.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar Gamble.
So digging in, Oscar Gamble. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. May around second, headed for third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Angels 2 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Up the middle. Nice grab to first. And that's a great play for the out.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Number 5 digs in now. Doubled in his first AB. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Righty to the plate. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Now one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Number 27 in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Here comes a pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one fouled off. Two and 1 now. And fouled off. And now it's filled up. The pitch. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Chambliss. Toss to second. Over to first. Safe. Here's the Angels catcher, number 44. Grounded out his first time. one's in there, 0-1. And here it comes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The 1-2. Good eye right there. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We go to the top of the fifth. So in now for Cleveland, Willie Randolph.
Willie.
The wind of the pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up. On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Next to hit, Fred Stanley. And that drops in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Now 1-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
1-2 now. And a ball evens the count. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Mickey Rivers digs in for the Guardians. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Next offering is downstairs. On the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And our score remains 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So in now for the Angels, Maury Wills. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First offering, and it just misses.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is in the dirt. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Jim Gilliam. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there.
One ball, one strike.
And a foul ball. That one the other way. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Now back, the second baseman, Charlie Leo.
Here's the second baseman, Charlie Neal. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The left fielder, number 9, Wally.
2 outs, runner at first. Wally Moon, the next to hit. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. And the righty deals. Clips the corner, and it's 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. That one ripped right center field, way back there. And that one is out of here. The 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now, Duke Snider. Had a good eye there.
1-0.
Next offering upstairs. Hunter, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Kicks and fires. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I like it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back. All set for the top of the sixth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Roy White. And a pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Thurman Munson.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. 2 outs, base is empty. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Chris Chambliss. Fouled off left side. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Angels 4 and the Guardians 1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Gil Hodges.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hunter back to work. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A lefty up and throwing out there. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next offering upstairs. And he deals. That one is hammered right field. Gamble going back some more, and that one is gone. A shot to the opposite field, and they add a run. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
They turn things over to the southpaw, number 53.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Number 5 getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Left-hand batter waits. And that skips in the dirt.
1-1.
So now 1-2.
Strike.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Nope, he held back. Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
3-2. And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the center fielder, number 27. Going one.
No ball. One strike.
At the belt and fires.
Strike. Woo.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next for LA, number 44. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And that one off the outside edge. Next pitch is outside, and it's 3-0. Kicks and deals. Gets the outside corner with that one. And that's ball four.
Take it base.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop.
So up next, Maury Wills. Left field, way back there. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Jim Gilliam, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of inning number 7. So in now for Cleveland, Greg Nettles.
Greg Nettles.
The right-hander back to work. That's inside.
You know, these Guardians just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and That's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Carlos May digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark. That one ripped way back there. And that one is going to go. He powers one out to right field, and they close the gap. It's 5-2.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now, Oscar Gamble.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Foul ball there. Next pitch inside, and the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Number 16 appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 45, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Just off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is inside.
Okay.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And now here is Willie Randolph. He's already homered here in this one. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. And a foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Stanley up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now the center fielder, Mickey.
And now the center fielder, Mickey Rivers. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And the right-hander deals. And the 1-0 misses low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is that. Guardians get one back on this homer. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Charlie Neal. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And down on strikes he goes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And next for the Angels, Wally Moon. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
White flying after this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And a foul ball. And a pitch. In the dirt. On to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Duke Snyder now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Angels are gone in order. They're still out in front 5-2. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Roy White. Here comes a pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone. A solo shot, and they inch closer. It's 5-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Number 53 will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Number 16 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And up next for Cleveland, Thurman Munson. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The first baseman, Chris Chambliss.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Chambliss. That one to first, Hodges. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next to Cleveland, the third baseman, Greg Nettles.
Here's the third baseman, Greg Nettles.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. That one missing inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Carlos May waiting for a turn at the plate. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to first. Hodges takes it to the bag, and that is that. This homer brings the Guardians a bit closer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
The first baseman, Gil Hodges.
The pitch. Just missed. Check swing. He held up. Now 2-0.
No strike.
And here it comes. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it. One away.
Now batting, number 5.
So in now for the Angels, number 5. In there for strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-2 now. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Number 27 digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one a little bit high.
2-0.
And now 2-1. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels held in check. And it remains 5-3. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 41.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So now the DH spot, Carlos May. He's already homered in this game. The wind and the pitch. That catches the corner. Strike two.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next offering misses. 1-2 the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Righty to the plate. On a line, base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gamble. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. And that one wrapped foul.
With two strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Substitution now at first base. Pitch running for Cleveland, number 2. First and second, no outs. So in now for Cleveland, Willie Randolph. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second. Sack bunt towards third. Gilliam goes to second, safe there. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Fred Stanley digs in for the Guardians.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On a line, drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. In comes the runner from third, and they trail by one.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Mickey Rivers digs in for the Guardians. Off the plate, and that is ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Right-hander kick steals. That misses off the outside edge.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2-0. And that one pulled foul. Ground ball could be two. Wills goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boo. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
The new pitcher in the game, Art Fowler.
And Boog, he's a guy that'll work in a knuckleball from time to time. It's not his primary pitch, but he mixes it in, and that makes getting timing down on him really challenging for hitters.
White in the box now, takes strike one. Right-handed reliever. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. They've got the lead 6-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's going to be Thurman Munson. There's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Ball outside. And the throw out at third. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Out to short. Wills. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Two gone with runners at the corners. Chris Chambliss digs in for the Guardians. In there, and it's 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. In the air, center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Guardians 6 and the Halos 5. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 28.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So coming into the game now on defense, Elliot Maddox. He takes over in right. Digging in, number 44. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that's too high. That one inside. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's the strike, 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
No outs. Runner at first. Now here is Maury Wills. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Look out! And it hit him.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Jim Gilliam, the next to hit for the Angels. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Puts a bunt down. Fair hands it. Tough play. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Second baseman, Charlie Neal.
And here is Charlie Neal. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And the pitch. Off the mark there. And the count's full.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you've got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the 4th count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Wally Moon, the next to hit for the Angels. That one's in there, 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And all 3 runners on the move here. Randolph in plenty of time to first. Got him for out number 2, but the run scores. And we are tied.
Oh, man, it takes guts to call for the suicide squeeze with the lead on the line and this late in the game. And that was great execution. They're playing with cryotherapy in their veins.
Now it's the DH for the Angels. Duke Snider. First offering misses the mark. Left-hand hitter waits. A little bit low. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. Slider clips the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And now the lefty. This one chopped up the middle. Tosses to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. And we're all even at 6 apiece. On to extra innings. Now the third baseman, Greg Nettles. Fowler back to work. Just off the inside edge.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the ninth, but we'll see what these guys have on the road in extras.
And another ball. Next pitch is outside. Carlos May up next. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one's in there, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there, a quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Carlos May.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
First pitch just misses.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a little roller right side. Hodges to second, and he'll keep it for just the one.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Elliot Maddox digs in for the Guardians. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. There's a strike. Bounce to the right side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Offense held in check there. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 10th. Stepping in, Gil Hodges. The pitch. Outside. Now 1-1. That one down the line. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And now the right fielder, number 5. A strikeout and a walk. Bunts it in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now back, number 27.
Now here is number 27. And that's in there for strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. He's got it. There's two away.
Now number 44.
And next for LA, number 44.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
In there for strike one. Next offering is outside. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. In the air, left field. White puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. On to inning number 11 we go. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here at the ballpark. Now we go to the 11th. Here's the second baseman, Willie Randolph. And a pitch. Base hit right field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, Fred Stanley. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Out on the sac bunt. Stepping up for the Guardians, Mickey Rivers. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Roy White, the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Two down. Go ahead run and scoring position. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. That's to third. And it gets by him. Moon fires it to the plate.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
Back here at extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Ron Guidry. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Maury Wills. On the ground to third. And it's just foul. That was close. Line drive. Oh, great grab on the dive.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
So up next, Jim Gilliam. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. All tied up. We are in the 11th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
And next for the Angels, Charlie Neal. On the inside corner for a strike.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
He swings and fouls one off. The next offering misses. And that's ball 1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Nothing across here this half. 11 innings in the books now. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Larry Sherry.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Thurman Munson digs in for the Guardians.
Thurman Munson.
And he deals. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The 1-2. The other way. Steps on first for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Chris Chambliss. In there, and it's 0-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Number 35 preparing to come on if needed. All tied up and here in extra innings. The next pitch misses. 1-1. And that's down and away. Check swing. Did he go? No. And the 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And up next for Cleveland, Greg Nettles. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Kicks and fires. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Ground ball up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Slings to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back. We're in extras here. So in now for the Angels, Wally Moon. The pitch. And downstairs. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Snyder.
Next is the designated hitter, Duke Snyder. Strike one.
You can see they're really trying to move that winning run into scoring position. Try to get that sac bunt down. Really have to make this out count.
0-1. Popped up. And that's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive. Check swing, but it's put in play. Guidry over to second, on to first, double play.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. That's in there. Strike one. All tied up here in extra innings. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. Good eye right there. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. And we carry on to the 13th. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back. Inning number 13 set to go. Now it's the Guardians DH. Carlos May. Sherry back to work. Just off the outside part of the plate. And there's a ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That one in there across the letters. Next pitch misses. 3-1 now. Elliot Maddox to bat next. Slap the other way, foul. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Elliot Maddox digs in for the Guardians. Trying to move him over here. And that's an out on the sacrifice. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Randolph.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And delivers outside. High fly ball out of the left center field. Moon under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
The bat number 11.
Fred Stanley digs in for the Guardians. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That misses, and it's 1-0. That's to third. Gilliam sends it across to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Guardians lead 1. Score remains tied, 6 apiece. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, number 5.
The right fielder, number 5.
On paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Fouled off. He was late. Here comes a pitch. This to center field. Rivers gets under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now back, number 27.
And next for LA, number 27. That's off the mark. Ball one.
1-0.
Good eye right there. Next pitch off the play. 3-0. Number 44 waits on deck. And there's the strike. And that one is lifted in the air. White settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down.
The batter, number 44.
Here's the Angels catcher, number 44. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And it's even up.
1-1.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And misses inside. Maury Wills in the on-deck circle. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Still looking for a winner. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Rivers. And the pitch. There's the strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hand has to hurry. And it beats him. What a play. So in now for Cleveland, Roy White. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Line, and that's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Thurman Munson will hit next. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier. Now he swipes second. Showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Pickoff throw, and he's back safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Next one misses. 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And that's a little bit high. Chris Chambliss on deck for the Guardians. Yeah, there's ball 4. Go ahead run on base. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Chambliss. They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Just missed. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Hit in the air, right field. Number 5 should have this one. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's going to be Greg Nettles. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And he swings over the top there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And the next pitch is way outside. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. All tied up here at the bottom of the 14th. Fights it off. He'll see another.
They're early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Jim York.
Number 33, Jim York.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Maury Wills.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And a pitch. And ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And that one fouled off. In the air, right field. Maddox settles underneath it, and out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Jim Gilliam, the next to hit for the Angels.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Out to short. He is safe, and that was bang bang at first.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap, because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
One down, runner at first. Charlie Neal, the next to hit for the Angels. This one in the dirt. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. He's into second easily on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Grant Jackson up and throwing for Terry Francona. Man at second.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The count 2-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw not in time, and they walk it off.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on 9.